Hey everybody, welcome back to Sona Awareness. If you're new here, please join our family, guys. This is a online support group for me. I started this group because obviously I've been through a very, very bad breakup, very toxic breakup, as I broke it down a lot in my other videos. But I want you guys to join this journey with, everybody that's healing and trying to understand these narcissists and how, just tips on how to heal and how to further, how to make better choices and decisions also when it comes to dealing with them. I didn't take any notes for this video, so this video is going to be, very transparent, very from my heart. But I got to talk about family court. I've been in and out of family court for a very long time once again. And I know many of you have been sharing the videos. Keep on sharing the videos, you guys. If you know someone that this might help, please keep on doing that. And just comment below and let me know, your situation, guys. Let me know what's going on with you. But I want to talk about family court and, going to court against a narcissist, whether it's child support and domestic violence, from the straight heart, guys. So this may be a little bit more emotional than my other videos, but it's one of the worst processes that I've ever been across. Obviously I feel like the family court system, and it's just full of narcissists. When I'm in the courtroom against a narcissist, it's so cold and agonizing in there. It's one of the worst experiences that I've ever witnessed. And all the years I realized that no matter how many times I went to court, he just lied every time to every judge in every courtroom. I mean, he just is just an actor. He just starts acting, putting on a show, a facade, and trying to play the victim. And I could see it right through him. So it just kind of it just stuns me, and I get shocked. So shocked that it's just unbelievable. But when a narcissist is under attack like that, for those of you going to family court, when you're attacking their character, and if you don't have a attorney per se, it's all out war. He trying to convince the judge. They're going to try to convince the judge that you are the crazy one. So it's a rap battle going to court. I know that may not be the best way to describe it, but I'm just trying to be real with y'all. It's like a rap battle. Whoever raps first and raps the best pretty much is going to win. And what I mean, I'm going to explain this to you a little better. If you filed the custody complaint first against a narcissist, then you get to speak first. You get the court time goes to you first in my state. So if I filed a complaint and said, yeah, he's not bringing, our kid back on time to the visitations, and he's not, following the court order, boom. So when I go to court, I get to speak first. Now, if I start to just stick to that, only he's not bringing the kid back on time, and he's not really following the court order, the courts they seem to want big, like, cases. They seem to want a lot of evidence, overwhelming, and most cases just don't have that from what I noticed. So by the time I finish just sticking to those one or two things, the judge is kind of like pissed with me. Like, really? I'm just going to write an order where he needs to start bringing them on time in 15 minutes. And that's all they really do, a slap on the wrist. So if you go there talking about he's not coming back on time and, he missed a couple of visits, they'll just change something around. That's what you're going for. They're not really going to take the custody, parental rights away from that parent just because they're being late. It's very hard to get, sole custody. Very, very hard. And you're going to pay a lot of money. You're going to have attorney and pay a lot of money, do a lot to get sole custody. Unless they've been accused of something very, very serious, like child crimes or, But when I speak and I'm just, this is Procy, and when I'm just telling them these things, by the time he gets to speak, by the time this narcissistic, crazy individual gets to speak, he goes completely off. He starts talking about things from, years ago, manipulating the judge, going off. So you can't even go, in family court, you better go hard or go home. I'm telling you. The narcissist goes so hard on you in court. And, child support court, they go so hard. so hard that it's insane. They really trying to draw this picture of you that you're the crazy one. It's insane. And then they start lying too. They start telling a little small, like, I would say like maybe 5% the truth. And then the other 95% of it is just lies and manipulation tactics. And I'm looking for me. I'm just blown away. You just said I did this? Really? You just told this judge, and the deputy's there, and the court, the lady who's typing up all the stuff, she's there, and it's just so embarrassing. So they try to not only lie on you, but they embarrass you and humiliate you, and they bring up something embarrassing from your past. So if you gotta go proceed, you're gonna have to be strong and go hard. No, they don't have no empathy. So that's why they're able to go so hard like that. That's why they're able to lie on you and to lie on all your loved ones, your boyfriends, husbands, girlfriends, wives, your mothers, which is your child's grandmother, your child's grandfather. They don't have no empathy. That's why they're able to lie so, like that in court. They don't mind accusing family members of rape or child abuse because they have no empathy. See, you and I couldn't tell that type of lie because we just know we couldn't do it. It's just too much. I'm not saying empaths don't lie, but that type of lie to just hurt somebody like that, you have to be a cold-hearted bastard. And that's what the narcissist is, a cold-hearted bastard. So the problem I have with family court is that they are so focused on money more than the best interest of the child. It's just all about money, guys. The more you pay for lawyers, the more, because I'm pretty sure they have networks. Pretty sure the most popular lawyers in town know the judges, have some type of personal relationship. So when you start paying off that money and just keep on going in out of court, you're feeding the system. I'm pretty sure. Now, many people might disagree with me, honestly, and I don't mind people disagreeing with me, but I'm pretty sure that will, if not get you custody, if it won't get you sole custody, it'll get you pretty much everything that you want, where the narcissist's hands will be tied. But if you don't have that money and you're not paying them and feeding their system, then you're going to be dealing with the madness just like everybody else. The narcissist they're horrible parents. They don't care about the kids. They're just using your kids to get access to other sources of supply. That's how sorry and pathetic they are. They have no empathy, so they don't care about using anybody. So it's just using the kid for benefits, using the kid to keep their child support low, using them for so many reasons to get more. If it's a male narcissist, he gonna fight tooth and nail in court to get the kids so they can get some type of assistance. Some people use them for government assistance to get their child support so low by getting joint custody and half parenting time, shared parenting time. They'll get it to lowest they can. Some of them try to get it like $100 a month, because they're so selfish and greedy and they don't want to be held accountable for anything. But again, the problem I have with family court is that they are biased. They can say they're not, but they're biased. It seems like they're in support of the narcissist, and the narcissist can lie and give an emotional testimony, which called what I learned in my humanities class is called a red herring. Red herring, meaning emotional testimony in court. Courts got to use that. They have to use that and take it into consideration when somebody's acting out emotional. So just think about it. In court, this guy is straight up, or this female is straight up acting out. And unfortunately, you're remaining calm because you're telling the truth, and they're acting because they're lying and they want to paint a picture for the judge. They're lying on you, so the judge is going to take in consideration what they're lying about. And that's what happened to me plenty of times. The red herring, look it up, just research it. He was wild and not really crying, but on the verge of it, just acting over emotional, and they have to take this into consideration. So how do you fight this from now on? Survivors, how do you fight this? You're asking me. I would say, if he wants to act emotional, if you the first one to go in the rap battle, you might as well act emotional every time. Use their own tools and tactics against them. So the judge, she'll be forced to look at more proof and evidence, which the narcissist is always lacking. They're always lacking in proof and evidence. They have 0 to none. Every time I went to court with him, he have 0 to none, but he's been kicking my ass in court just by emotional testimonies. And that's a damn shame. Just to be honest with you, that's a shame. They shouldn't even believe that, but they do, because that's what they were taught as part of their training, that somebody being emotional to tell the truth. But we got this narcissistic personality disorder running rampant, and they don't even study or understand more about mental health disorders, that these are what these individuals do. So the system is screwed up. It's not in support of your kids, and I'm sorry, guys. It didn't support me and my family. It failed me. Yeah, family court system failed me. Yeah, I have primary physical custody, but I'm so angry. All the abuse I went through, all the lies that he was able to get to, all the lies he was able to tell on me, all the false accusations. He should be in prison for all of that. But the family court system will never do that. They'll never throw him in prison for all the lies and accusations. If anything, they'll just send him to some type of class, rehabilitation, which I don't believe in. You can't rehabilitate a narcissist. But if you're watching this, we all know that you can't. Family court system sucks, and all of them are in there just for money. It's a business. It's one of the most crookedest businesses I've ever seen. You know, everybody's making money, from the judge to the attorneys to the to the court staff, everything. It's just bizarre. To the court mediators. It is just a bizarre, anal, cold-hearted business, and I just hope that this changes one day. I know it's not going to change during my lifetime, because this is how this system works, off of greed and money. But I just hope that it changes. It's so much abuse. But I would recommend, for those of you that are wondering, like, what do I do? I know you're watching this. What my advice would be to you is, if they want to act emotional, because they use emotional testimonies, they use it 100% of the time. So I forgot to tell you guys that in my other videos. That's why y'all need to be watching these videos. They use emotional testimonies 100% of the time, and they have worked every time in my case. Not saying that he got custody, but a lot of the judge picked and chose what she wanted to take into consideration, what she wanted to write down in order. And a lot of stuff she wrote down in order that didn't happen just because the narcissist was being emotional. So I'm telling you, my advice to you, if you're going pro-C, go ahead and just act emotional. Go ahead and act emotional. Turn it up. I know some of you have been abused so much that it's hard for you to do that. And you're like, so you're telling me? Yes. I'm telling you, if you go to court, just turn it up a few notches. I'm sorry. But the judge has a 2 hour, hour and a half window to make a decision. And they kind of want to, make this decision in the first, I say 15 minutes. They're kind of exhausted. So you might as well give them a show. The narcissist is. They're damn sure going to give them a show. If you don't believe me, try it. Every time I went, he put on a show. It's things in the order that I'm in the court order I'm disgusted by, just because it was a lie, or the way the narcissist twisted it up. I'm disgusted by. And you will get so angry, but don't do anything to these narcissists. Don't touch them, because their lives, they already living in hell. Their lives is miserable, and it's not our job to touch them. It's just our job to continue to support each other. So yeah, we just continue to support each other and spread the awareness, and hopefully that our children won't have to deal with what we're dealing with in the future. But the court system full of narcissistic judges, attorneys, court appointed mediators, they are making money, so that's why they just don't care about your kid, in my personal opinion. And it's a very sad thing, but I just hope that these videos are helping you guys and encouraging you guys on what to expect. Let me know if y'all have any particular type of questions or any type of videos that you just want more information about, you want to request, because this channel is still growing, you guys. So keep up with me, guys, and thank you guys for the support, guys. And let's get the comments popping, guys. Love you guys.